Okay, we're just about here at Sweetwater Preserve. Which, this is one of the closest mountain bike trails to where I live. So, pretty convenient to ride from the house. It's about 12 miles to get out here on the mostly on the Tucson Loop, and we're gonna do a loop around 10 miles in here today. It's really fun riding. The preserve itself is about 800 acres, and it had been the largest tract of private land in the Tucson foothills. And then in 2004, the city purchased it and made it into the preserve, which is a great resource for Tucson. Definitely a must ride. Anyone that mountain bikes, if they come here. This is usually our first stop for guests out of town. Hi. Thank you. Oh, we're only a mile and a half from Saguaro National Park. So, as you can see, there's some pretty robust specimen of saguaro in here. It's very beautiful, and for my money, I think it's more scenic than the national park. Plus here, you can ride your mountain bike, which not allowed in the national park on the trail. So that's a benefit. So originally, volunteers built about 15 miles of trail in here, and this was in 2004. And the use then was, believe it or not, a lot of horses, horseback, and hikers. And then as the word got out, the mountain bikers found it, and now it's almost exclusively mountain bike. You do see a couple hikers here. You rarely see horses anymore, even though they are allowed. I wouldn't want to be out here hiking or on horseback, definitely not. Most of the mountain bikers are pretty trail aware of other users and treat them with respect. But you do get a lot of less experienced riders in here, you know, that maybe aren't too well versed on the etiquette. So only takes one person to give us a bad name as bikers. Thank you. Hi, thanks a lot. Trail is well marked, which is nice. You really can't get lost. So we started here. We're now out. We started here. We're now out here, and we're going to do this sun circle loop, which is only half a mile. Then we're going to go to the Black Rock Loop, 1.6. Then we're going to head out back on Lost Arrow, which is a really great climb. It's probably the most technical part of the trail, a bit rockier. And then we're going to loop around on Homestead to Red Tail. And then we're going to finish up on the Desperado Loop, which is very different. It's not technical at all. There's actually barely any rocks on this whole part of the park, and that's why it's very popular with riders of all skill levels. If you're first time on a mountain bike, you ride this, and nothing too challenging, you're gonna have a lot of fun. So yeah, you can see the cactus here are pretty big clusters of them. You don't see it too many other places in Tucson. So this is the Sun Circle Loop. It's about a half a mile. For some reason, just one of my favorite trails in here. I think it's a combination of the trail itself and the views. And it's just a lot of fun. Too short though. But this is fun to ride, both in the direction I'm riding, as well as the other direction. Nothing too technical in here, although it is a bit rocky. Nice views of Tucson here off to my right. I'll tell you, it's great to be back on the mountain bike. This is my first time on a trail in 2021. My bike broke January 4th, and I just got it back today, March 20th. So it's a global supply chain is all gummed up because of the virus. So parts are tough to find, but I'm really happy to have it back. Because this is a lot more fun than riding on the loop. It kind of keeps you on your toes riding this. And it is just stunningly beautiful. It's about 84 degrees out here, so aren't too many people. Most people on a warmer day don't come out and do the ride in the morning, but I don't mind the heat one bit. Now we're heading into the Black Rock Loop, which is also quite fun in either direction. Friends that visit from Idaho, mountain bikers, I take them out here, and they're pretty jealous. It's envy slash jealousy, and also you can ride this year-round, maybe except during heavy rain, a monsoon. But this trail in particular because it is rocky. It holds up well, and it doesn't get muddy. So even after a rain, you can ride it without damaging the trail, which is nice. There's a nice little stand of saguaros up on this hill. The saguaros take a long time to grow, and most of them on average, they don't start growing one of these arms, the arms, until they're 50 years old. So I would estimate that group we just saw back there probably over 100 years easily, and they could live to well over 200.
Another thing I do like is that it's connected to some other great trail networks via kind of some back paved roads. The notable one is Tucson Mountain Park, which is more commonly known as Star Pass. So you can get to that within a few miles of Sweetwater. So, if I want a big day out on the bike between the Loop, Tucson Mountain Park, and Sweetwater, I can easily do a 50-mile mountain bike ride. Probably 25 of that is on the trails between Sweetwater and Tucson National Park. And the rest of it's mostly on our loop or on some of the city protected bike lanes, most notably 4th Avenue, which takes you right downtown.
it's a trail kind of for all levels also, because you can make it harder or easier depending on where you point your tire through the trail, whether you go over rocks or avoid them. So that's why you can always find a challenge out here, no matter your skill level as a biker. Now we're at the high point of the Black Rock Loop. Now we get a fun little downhill coming up. That was super fun. My road bike that I've been riding broke yesterday. I had to get a ride out from some friends. I was about 20 miles from home, and the issue with it is the bearings in the rear hub got worn out, and it started making this god-awful noise. It sounded like it was about to explode. So that was the bike shop. I took it in this morning, and they already have it done. New chain on there. So, what, a 6-hour turnaround versus 100 and something days for this bike. I took it to a different shop, so maybe maybe I gotta start going just to this shop. Shout out to Oro Valley Cycles. Good guys. Now we're back at the beginning of the Black Rock Loop.